Guys, ito na ang huling laban ng Boom Esports dito sa lower bracket. Kailangan talaga mag-step up konti ng Boom Esports dito sa laban na ito. Yung mga picks na nakakabigla kasi kapag same pa rin ang kanilang ipakita na gameplay dito, baka lang naman matalo sila. Please, lakad matatag Boom Esports. And yan, let's go. Wait lang guys, mabilisang palatastas lang. Oh, by the way guys, kung nahanap ka ng channel dito sa YouTube na loyal talaga sa paggawa ng highlight na laging nakafollow sa Team Pinas, especially dito sa HOK, then this channel is right for you. Matagal na po kaming nakasupport at nakafollow sa team natin dito sa Pinas. So kung gusto mong laging updated sa lahat ng happenings ng Team Pinas sa HOK, mag-subscribe at i-click mo na ang notification bell. Huwag ka na mahiya, okay lang yan boss. Para lagi kang updated sa lahat ng happening. Kung ayaw mo naman mag-subscribe, pwede pa-like na lang po ng video na ito. Malaking tulong para sa amin ang isang boto mo ay isang like mo. Let's go.
Stampede impressive gets back to safety. And again,
you kind of see that Nova are pressuring towards the Tyrant. We see that Miggy comes down with the teleport mechanic, but we do have the set cell come through, giving a lot of oppression into the back line.
He's going to take the Tyrant. They're going to walk away. He's going to smite that one out. The umbrella outburst is going to
the recall and the reinforcement of Wendy being in that bush really bought some time rather to get that bottom lane.
Umbrella outburst in the mid lane. It's going to be nice little Stampede, two-man knockoff, impressive flashes. Not able to get away, but the set sail does connect as well. And Juan says, I'm the captain now.
As they get the 2 kills, they get the T1 into the mid lane as well. So very fruitful for the side of Nova Esports. Right now, Miggy might be coming in.
CY goes in with Win/Juan, try to get away. He's been knocked up and he's been controlled. It is just
as Blam said here.
Okay, in a bad spot. He's been dueled to death. The unbridled outburst, and here's the set sail. He brought a buddy. Impressive, taking a decent amount. He's in a bad spot, but he leaps to safety with the heart link. He's been chased away. CY trying to go for it, but Agistix is going to be killed on the backside. Muchi gets that kill.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a casualty there for the side of BB, trying to get a bit of a macro play, trying to get a little bit more gold over to that late game.
He's looking for a solo, and Muchi does take the pick off him.
If you want to keep on getting those third item in, it's the second one. Shadow Reaper was well present. Man, the damage really
the Blazing Brilliance. Dragon just completely blown up. Wendy picking him off. And that's kind of what you need to be.
Esports here is really struggling to push
they're going CY on Unruly Blade, and he gets launched up, but impressive. Oh, barely able to limp away. Waypick gets killed in return. Azar gets the nice return.
And he became a over-incumbent for their team. And
right
now, there's so much room.
Oh my god, he got stopped. The recall is going to be there, and he's going to duel to death just to try to stay alive. He's not able to do so. And Agistix gets
from, but I think you just need to make a play here. Like, it's just so hard, and Waveit maintaining this position, and at most cases, really gives a lot of point and pressure. Are they taking 2 objectives at the same time here? Oh yeah, denying that primal bond. And 2 objectives completely taken by Nova Esports.
Yeah, this is the true definition of kind of taking everything for yourself. And right now, they weren't able to get that Azure Golem, but that just would have been a bit of a Brucey bonus for the side of Nova Esports. But they, like you said,
in the case that Nova has been made early game.
Yeah, I mean, you can say here, Muchi going in right. I mean, that's going to be the start. That's going to bait some of the skills. It takes this at the higher ground turret, and here, that's all they need to do is just keep baiting. Just to kind of get rid of the Chaos Cinders, make sure that they weren't connecting and slowing down, but Muchi's actually get caught out there with a bit of advance.
Agistix, he dashes away with the extreme speed. He's going to be fine. They do have the Vanguard. They're going to look to be just going into this one. But Miggy on the backside, nice Storm Strike, but not enough. Juana's going to be killed. That's 1 kill thus far. Boom Esports want to collect more. They go for CY, and they looking to do it, but CY does go down. Miggy has the damage. They're continuing on. They have the freshly reforged blades, and they're going to go in. The Stampede back from Waypit, just trying to stay alive. He turns back to a man. Agistix thought about going in. He's going to be a little low, but they go right back in, and Muchi's starting to do some work, but he does die in return. Azar has that damage. Azar getting blown up by the Blazing
Or go into that road, basically that territory to take the team fight. The set the cell comes through.
Oh, the Win/. I mean, he just got completely destroyed. Impressive. And that was just a single boat knocking him out. They take the mid T3.
Oh my god. If I would really want to take a word here from Suwon or from the Sutton, the anchor here is just being placed into the bottom lane and the mid lane. It's becoming a problem here. So far, they're just completely being confident and aggressive. Primal Bond, no problem. Take another objective, adding it to the damage and push as well. Nova, with all means, he would really take this away.
Look at him, he's got Sun Chaser as well, so he can have extended range into the backline, right? So he can Paracel in, he can use the Sun Chaser, he can get onto the Ganemo a lot quicker than before. Able to take the high ground turret.
They go right in with the Blazing Brilliance, the nice little wombo combo, but Miggy survives. He's gonna back off, the base is wide open, CY still up in front, Agistix on the backside with a nice duel to the death, but he's gonna be killed. CY's gonna take credit. Miggy just trying to deal with this
He was
Vanguard.
there, yes, but nobody can be up front here of Boom Esports.
Oh, Muchi straight up in front. Miggy looking to fight, but he doesn't have the force field suppression, but he's gonna get blown up. The Sensail locking it down. They've got the double kill onto Azar, and Impressive has to whimper back into his fountain, and it looks like Nova Esports are gonna look to take this as a matter of time as the minion rolls on through. Impressive, all he can do is watch, and it looks like they will take game one.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see the side of Boom Esports there. They were watching quantization. It was never an issue for the Angela, and the Angela has a little bit more of a...
That's exactly what he has been doing. He has been in great spots that Nova Esports really took a benefit for data. Suwon and CY as well. So with this, only getting this right amount of items against Lady Musashi, shining through against this Dun, there's so much reach for Nova Esports. Let's see how this goes. So far, it's just zoned in and out, getting information on where they're countering this, but Impressive here spots in 3.
Yeah, they're gonna do some damage, but the flash away, Impressive just trying to get to safety. He's gonna be knocked up and he's gonna be killed. CY will get.
But here, we're going to see more of a focus into the farm lane. They may take a fight here, but...
Oh, in the mid lane, it looks like they want to go. CY did the tool to the death, but he didn't get the finish. He's gonna back off. He's gonna try to run for his life. The wind slash has been dodged, but CY, bad spot. Azar's gonna get the pick off. They also find Chuan. They do have the knock-up, but they don't have the follow-up or the minions to continue chasing.
Like I was saying, they're going to take the fight into the mid lane for the side of Boom Esports, but they open up the T1 down into the bot lane, which for Ali means that she cannot now be safe in her own lane.
It's just the top lane into the clash lane, and we've seen also being in a dangerous situation. Just the invading of the camp. I know has been committed, but they're doing with the counter pressure too. So just need to be wary on who to target here for a tankier side of Nova.
Oh, G6 all the way in the heart of the enemy team. That's a bad spot. Unruly laid back, but the first ram even forward. Impressive trying to go, but he needs to be careful. The Unbridled Outburst used in return, and Impressive is going to fall. Miggy now taking a lot of damage. He's going to bring back that flowing sky, and it's going to
same time, whereas Nova are kind of just trying to survive. Boom are just trying to survive, right? But again, the T1 into the mid lane, the Destructive Deluge.
Oh, the Destructive Deluge does some work, and Azar gets picked off, and they take the mid T1 as well. The Enlightenment doing some work, and they're going to do some damage, but Dragon is going to be killed, and Wendy with some amazing plays. The Ocean of Tears, the control, the damage, everything you want gets that double kill.
Bro, the positioning of and the back. We see that the Overlord is going to be taken here by Nova Esports. It's not like they needed it, right?
Yeah, I think right now they just want to keep on manipulating the waves, as they have been doing. Like, and the lead slowly it's building up on their side. It looks like Miggy here has been spotted by Suwon.
Oh, the first ram connecting onto 2. It looks like they want to go. CY half-life, Umbrella Outburst pushing him away. CY's the low one. The couple blades doing some work. The wind slash a little off the mark. Nova Esports just kind of zoning them away. It looks like they're going to take the top T2. They do have a Vanguard pushing with it.
Yeah. Kind of thinking how the Lian post shine. Nova Esports, so much control, so much manipulation in the waves as well. How can Boom Esports to commit to isolate 1?
This is where you kind of see dominant teams come through, right? This is the mechanics that they play for. They know what is...
I mean, it might not have been the greatest pick, that Lian Po, but it's more of like, he's so comfortable on it. Let him play something that he wants to play, and just like, maybe it can make it work.
Yeah, that's the question. Like, how will they make the lineup work now against Nova Esports? We're at the same situation in game number 1. They're at the mercy of their high ground towers. 2 high ground towers left for Boom Esports
in the wave. So even if Boom Esports gets a way out of that fight, there's nothing to collect. There's no collecting past go, right? They don't have they have the Crimson, but they don't have the Azure, which is a lot more vital for the side of a G6. They're able to take the neutral objective as well. The Shadow Tyrant going over, and
they want to take this game away again for Boom Esports. Look at the position of Suwon. He's eyeing to do something once again in the back line. Will they be able to defend that position that Suwon has been doing? Because right now Nova slowly eyeing on the last high ground tower with the enhanced Overlord too. Nova is not just wasting any more time. They have taken every defenses as well.
Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be a slow siege here. Impressive all the way up in front. They're doing some damage. The Unbridled Outburst is going to be used, but the Impressive with a nice 3-man stun. Azar's going to be killed though. Juan looking to go for the return. Miggy's going to be killed in return. Nice 2-man knock up again. Dragging down for the count, and Nova Esports so clean, so good. Take game 2.
Yeah, super clean, man. 0-6. That's 40% of the damage as well. That's crazy.
All right, you were talking in the highlights, Blam, about how they, they were surgical, they were clinical, and all the other calls. Could I
waiting
dare
for Lian to make the right jump, and it was very hard. Like, if we compare in the draft one more, there was no deaths for Lady Sun and Wendy. Wow, even happens.
You've got to make sure you give my Shiranui some resources. Sean here may get a 2v1 with Wendy.
Oh, the
coming around as
truth!
well.
He's gonna go in there. The Chaos Cinder on the backside. Miggy gets executed. Zwan continuing to fight. The wind slash knocks him up, and Logistics wants this, but Juan flashes away. He's gonna style on his way out, but he's gonna continue to stick around, and he's gonna be picked off, and CY will happily gobble up another kill.
This one a little bit better in terms of the early game. They're kind of like venturing into the enemy
Unbridled
jungle.
outburst. They've got Wave Hit. He Peacebreaker's back to safety. The Cannon Blast will return, but CY in the backside. He's going to be wind slashed. He does need to be a little bit careful. Wendy's going to join as well. Chaos Ender a little off the mark. Cannon Blast.
Where you get Wendy to get the right angles of burst. Oh man, this is like
Oh, they found impressive though. They got that. They stuck around.
Between them because nobody was going to be at that top side of the map because they're going to go for the Tyrant this time around. For the third time, back to back. Is it impressive going to try and steal it? He does try, but it is a failed attempt. Impressive gets the slam. Nova with the same MO, right? They're always taking that T1 down into the bot lane. Then you've got a
Juan
hero.
going in with the truth, the Chaos Cinder, the Blazing Brilliance, and Miggy. He's walking away.
Esports needs to handle like at G6 and the Impressive would really force them to just go around quicker. Another turret. Oh no, an early opening for the mid lane turret, Blam.
Yeah, no, it's boom, because they now are being a little bit more restricted in terms of their resources.
Nice
Just
little
like game
knock up.
one.
They've got the pushback. Juan, though. Oh, he barely survives. He's going to limp away, though. Mushi continue to stick around, but Juan somehow, he's like a magician, survives that
Do I
game.
go? Do I push it? Do I stop the T1? Do I lose my life? Because that's what would have happened, right?
You know where Wendy is?
A bridal outburst. They go in for this one. Nice to show religion. They got Wendy. Waypit's going to be picked off as well with a Kachusin, but he does die in return. It's a 2-for-1. CY now on the run. He's been stampeded. Juan is now going to join the fray. He does knock into Impressive with the Enlightenment. He's doing some damage. Goes right back in, but the truth knocking him back in, but they don't have any extra damage with Wendy down for
Once
the
more down bottom. I think Boom Esports would really want to counter pressure this.
Juan with the truth goes right onto Logistics. He's going to push him back. He's going to Unruly Blade back to safety. He does do one wind slash into return of Juan, just to kind of give a little bit of revenge on that one.
Speaking of revenge, good thing that they're really pushing out this bottom lane turret, and this was just getting the attention of Suwon to do a counter push as well. So with Boom Esports reading the map slowly, I think they want to keep in the moments.
Unbridled Outburst actually going to whiff, but they do have the nice knockup. They found Muji. That's a great start. The Blazing Brilliance onto Logistics. The Stampede. Wendy is going to dodge that one. CY continue to stick around. Impressive is just chasing after them. This is a numbers advantage by Boom Esports. Looks like they're going to take the blue buff, if anything, but again, a great team fight by Boom Esports.
Very well played, right? I mean, we saw that there was kind of...
Actually, Nova Esports were super smart. Right at 10 minutes, they went for the Shadow Overlord. They looked to burst it down because they had vision of Boom Esports in their bottom side of their jungle. So they had that little bit of space, and they took it out. Now this is going to hopefully push things forward because the Vanguards are going to push. But with this Tyrant a little on the low side, they do need to be careful. Nova, CY praying around, but they found Dragon. They got the nice little pick off, and they did kill Juan in return. Miggy looking to go for CY. CY, no real chance to get that Tyrant, so they did trade with that. It's a 1-for-1, but they did lose the Tyrant.
Oh no, that was a great pickoff to rate or leave that anchor right onto Boom Esports. So we're seeing the Vanguard, the enhanced Vanguard now pushing in, side taking damage as well.
Oh, the backside, the Unbridled Outburst connecting on to 3, and they found Wendy. That was the perfect Unbridled Outburst all the way from the backside. Impressive.
Unbridled outrage when it's caught off guard.
It's impressive how many times you just said impressive.
Impressively impressive.
But it looks like they're going to siege the T3. They have a ton of damage. They're looking to just end this. They're looking to just march down. The minions have been slowed down after that T3 kill. They're continuing to stick around. Dragon is now joined
to the party stage of this map, and they will get most likely a great impact on team fight.
I mean, everything's different because Boom Esports are in the map control business. They own most of it, and they're able to take those avenues of attack. Nova Esports getting caught out. Blazing Brilliance doing a little bit of work, but again, they're going to back off. This siege is going to continue on into the top lane, and the Unbridled Outburst used just to zone them away, and it looks like Azar will take
Now
the top.
another pressure has been countered by Nova.
The micro play, right? Oh, it's going to be Boom Impressive that takes the Shadow Tyrant. That could have been fate. 7 for kills. The gold lead is definitely in the favor of Boom, and it's nice lead, right? It's not like 2 or 3K. It's a almost 8K gold difference.
Speaking of difference, Now in this game, Nova is just struggling to be in the front. They need to get one. Look at impressive.
Outburst goes on the backside. Stampede finds Schwan. Does have the manslaughter as well, but CY is going to be killed. That's a ton of damage. And it looks like they're going to continue on forward. They're not scared. Azar gets the pick up on a Schwan. They've got the thing inside the box just trying to lock him down, but there's no follow-up. The base is going to be taken down, and boom! Strike back.
Yes, a 2-1 has come through today already. It's not looking like it's going to be that 3-0 that we thought it was going to be. After those performances in Game 1 and Game 2, Boom Esports
Stop the chance of getting that forest sweep.
Yeah, I feel like this MVP for Azai, he did play fantastic.
Impressive movement throughout the Zhangfei. It made Motsu really uncomfortable. How can you place the Cannon Blast and be like a spot to use your thing inside the box?
Fire at this time, so these picks are the first time it's going to go over to Nova, so it's going to be really interesting to see Shuan on the Byron and then CY on the Musashi.
They're going in hard and aggressive here. Nova really want to probably close this game for their side, but Boom Esports, how will they counter this with a mid lane pick? Lady Jun. Okay, Waypit is just maintaining this position. Great avenue too for angle. Okay, one thing to note, where is Miggy would come from? I think
Waypit taking a lot of damage. He's going to go. The Umbrella Outburst just barely keeping him alive, but the Tyrant has been taken by CY. The Battlefield Command is going to be there, but Waypit is going to give up first blood, and they want to go for Shuan. They have thrown out the flowing side. He turns us around. He is not afraid, but he is going to go down. Azar takes another pick off.
Yeah, very well played there by both Boom and Nova. They played it a lot more calculated than previously around that neutral objective. There was a lot
with no guard at all from Boom Esports by taking this Overlord. They were willing to risk this for that.
Yeah, take one T, lose one T1 into the farm lane is not the be-all or end-all. It's
fans of EXP from Wendy that he has right now. He just keeps playing busy. Like, look at the damage up top here. Azar receiving pokes as well.
Oh, but they found CY. They got him caught out. It was a 3-on-1. Wendy, all he could do is just watch and watch his buddy.
Rinse and repeat, and we're seeing focus of pressure slowly building up by Suwon into this bottom lane.
Yeah, Mooch just lands those flaming bombs onto those T2 right.
Oh, nice little knock off the Umbrella Outburst. Is going to miss, but the Battlefield Command keeping him alive, and he will survive, but they lose the bottom T2. Impressive with a nice save, but again, not enough to keep that structure alive.
Yeah, it's going to keep their teammate alive rather than the T2 down into the farm lane. So again, I think it's a little bit of a mistake. They could have kind of just sacrificed the Mayin, maybe try and go back in and re-engage that team fight to go in the favor of Boom. And right now, it's looking like that's going to open up with that flaming palm, just making sure that the Mayin's not going to be able to go into a team fight with that perfect health. But right now, Shuan
Storm
gets
Strike,
the
they do have logistics. They got the duel to the death, but the Battlefield Command, the Wind Slash is going to be used in return. He does go down. They don't have enough to save him. CY is just barely hanging on. Azar's going to be picked off. Shuan, impressive, flashes over the wall. They will back off, but they've lost two.
That was an awe-inspiring Unbridled Outrage, not from Impressive though.
Yeah. Boom Esports to use that Battlefield Command with two ultimates gone, mainly for a powerful counter for pressure. Nova Esports, one thing they have been doing correctly, they just want to keep shaking up Boom Esports right now. I know you don't want to fight this moment, but yeah, we will keep on shaking the trees here to get those apples right after you.
This is what I mean, like, this is why I don't understand why, like, Lung wasn't actually kind of considered for Boom a lot early within this series, right? Because, I mean, Flaming Palms is just a great siege mechanic. A betterment of your team to be able to lay the smackdown and get those siege mechanics come through, just because Lung's just Flaming Palms hurt that bad.
Yeah, imagine Flaming Palms and Forge Blades. And oh, if you want to engage into their own base, they need to make impressive work by either using them as bait or use this kind of loss that they can do against Nova.
I mean, this is the typical kind of Midgie that we, the aggressive that we see, right? He's able to go away from these lanes. He's able to actually give a lot of pressure to themselves in a far away land, and then use the Battlefield Command to come back in. So he's able to kind of work down into the bot lane, right? But that is going to be the speed rush for the Shadow over the bot lane, trying to get that T2, trying to open up the base for Boom once more. But speaking of base opening, it could be here that Nova finds a way into Boom's base. Shuan is going from the mid, and then we have the other four of Nova here as well.
Dragon so low, the Umbrella Outburst pushing him back. Boom Esports were trying to hold, but they took so much damage from Wendy. Those couple of blades are starting to hit like a truck.
Oh man, the truck. Right, that's Waypit, and they have been really doing things here uncomfortable against Boom Esports, and Dragon was almost gone. Another high ground turret taken, but this will really deploy another on in the mid lane turret. This 3 defenses rather, and Nova Esports has been very crucial. But look at the position of Mickey here. He's not letting go of the vision just yet, but somebody got spotted.
Oh, on the backside of the battlefield, Command, the Umbrella Outburst pushing him away. The nice 2-man knockup, but Mickey's been killed. Not able to get his spells off. Impressive on the run, ride the wind, knocking him up. Wendy knocking him down. Nova Esports take a free Tyrant.
Yeah, that was a nice little combo there from Wendy and Lung Muchi here. So this is the thing, naturally, he takes flight for a very short amount of time, but the couple blades is able to then land precisely.
Yeah, there's
Ride the wind, the flaming the ball. Oh, Azar gets blown up. Muchi with the style points. Now he looks to take this, the T3. Nova Esports knocking on the door, the face wide open. The couple blades doing some damage on the Dragon. He gets blown up. Wendy gets the kill on him. They get the ace, and Nova Esports will win the series, and they will move on.
Yeah, Nova Zero, Nova Team Esports. So, well, Nova Zero, that's weekend. He was protected like a king.
Yeah, and man, he has been stealing camps as well. Red and blue buffs from Sashi last pick. I mean, 2-1-3.
Yeah, but Wendy's the type where you're just constantly tenderizing the enemy team.
Yeah.
You're just chipping away all the damage. And like, Boom Esports, like, once they're low, they're like, they don't want to go in, right? So you kind of push them off, and that's why Gon and Mo is a hotly contested